What is going on, everyone? Commodore Les here, bringing to you guys my live reaction of Jujutsu Kaisen manga chapter 192. Now, the chapter is out. We're finally back from break. We're here today to sit down and read the latest installment of Akutama Gege's masterpiece and continue on with what's been going down in the Sakurajima colony. We're back home, of course, from Dallas, as you can tell by the scenery. We have manga volumes. We have a manga volume. We actually have a setup and stuff, but shout out to the trip in Dallas, though. It was a fire time, but it feels good, though, to be home and be able to read my Kaisen greatness in my own chair, even though it'll be squeaking like crazy and stuff because I've been putting it through too much damage over the last little while. But regardless of all that, we have to see what's going to go down this week regarding Maki, regarding Noritoshi versus Naoya. Even the stuff that we got with Kenjaku now taking over the Kamo clan, him basically now having control of, JJK headquarters or Jujutsu headquarters is the best way we can put it. But the conservative factions and stuff, he knew that they're going to try and use Gakuganji to try and help ease things out. That's not happening anymore now. So things have just taken a bad turn. And Kenjaku has a firm grip on everything. And I do love the fact that he even said something along the lines of he didn't intend to kill Noritoshi Kamo in that moment because he's like, even if you're alive, it's not going to change nothing. It's just one of those things where it's like a villain knows that alive or dead, it doesn't matter. He's just going to hold down the reins and he's going to prosper. And obviously we need him out of the paint as soon as possible. But the focus right now is seeing how Maki and Noritoshi are going to take care of things with Naoya. It's so crazy to believe that Naoya has now, I would assume, become a vengeful cursed spirits. And I know some people are probably not happy in the fact that this is how he's coming back. But honestly, I feel like there is some good when it comes to this. Even not for Naoya himself. Because honestly, for me, if he stayed dead, that's just better. Because he really wasn't needed to be here in the first place with the misogyny and all that. But at least now it can show that Maki did make the right choices and stuff. And once he handles business here with Naoya, he'll be gone for good. So, and hopefully this will also help with Noritoshi's development too. Now that he's out of the Kamo clan, now that he's become an outcast in the same vein as Maki, that he can get himself some shine too. So let's get into it. Let's see what awaits us. Let's go, man. Chapter 192. All right. At the Kyoto Goodwill Festival a long time ago. So we're getting bro, you know how crazy that, wait, hold a second. Because I already feel the alarm bells in my head. I covered this. This is what I love about this series. It hits different from everything else. Because for people who have been with me since the very get-go, from I think chapters 23 through 25, the first video I did on Kaisen when it was ongoing weekly, y'all know I covered the Kyoto Goodwill event in the manga. So just the fact that we're kind of jumping back in time, it's almost going back to when I first was covering the series, before the hype, before everything, man. So, this chapter's already goated. I heard Itadori's previous death was self-inflicted. What should you keep in mind when killing another sorcerer? Kamo. So yeah, they're going back to what happened because of the Sukuna versus Megami fights and how he took out his own heart and stuff. So Maki and Noritoshi fight to stabilize the Sakurajima colony. What appears there is Naoya transformed to a curse after death. Yeah, so it has to be a vengeful cursed spirit. And the fact that also because of Maki's mom being the one that laid the kill and stuff is what allowed that to happen. Otherwise, he would have been gone already long ago. Long ago, but at least he would have been gone. We don't have to worry about him. Yes, to prevent them from turning into a curse after death, we must kill them with Jujutsu. Yeah, with curse energy. So again, the original conversation from chapter 33, back in that time and stuff. So it makes even more sense because Maki's mom, I'm pretty sure, didn't have any formulation in terms of curse energy. It was more so the father that had that. So for a human to kill someone after gives them the opportunity to birth basically a cursed spirit and a vengeful one in that case. And someone harboring all those deep, dark emotions, man, it only made sense he was going to come back like that. So it really goes to show, even though there's a possibility that we want to get rid of curse energy, but if you do that, can we say for certain that we can get rid of these cursed spirits in some capacity? I mean, there's so much that still has to go in there to get the perfect scenario of how we want things to go by the end of the story. But yeah. And oh my god, bro. Look at this sicko. Bro. This man's eyes are rolling in the back of his head. Hand right onto the throat for Maki. But yeah, bro, blood gushing out of his head. Like, he is literally raging of, like, excitement and stuff with the fact that he's finally got his hands on the person that pretty much put him down for the count, even though we know Okasan Zenin was the one that did it. But I should have expected this. I had no curse energy, so I simply punched him to death, so of course he would become this. I wasn't thinking, well, that's even tougher. Because even though she can get W's as is and stuff, so in this case right now, for her to be able to win against Naoya, she's going to need Noritoshi Kamo, the one who actually has curse energy, to be able to put him in the grave. Like, she's going to do the heavy work, but the actual execution is going to have to be from somebody else. Oh no, it's not like that. The one who killed me was Maki-chan's mother, yeah. So now Maki basically is now learning this, because she had thought that she was the one who did it, but obviously we saw in the chapter before the hiatus that it actually was Maki's mom. So last chapter, Naoya used Boku to refer to himself, reverts back to Ora here. Okay. And she's like, how? Oh. Yo, this dude, his nose, what is with this face, bro? I'm only paying attention more to the details because now, like, it's actually, like, structured, but bro, he's actually ugly looking, man. You couldn't possibly be shaken. How shocking. I've come to kill you. All right. Yeah, this is a man that's just harboring one emotion, and that is just rage. He wants to just go in and absolutely decimate everything that Maki has become now. And I mean, like, it feels good that we have Maki with the eyes open and stuff, but this is the first things that she's properly seeing in battle and stuff, is the thing that she hoped was gonna be gone. If you can't take care of your own feelings, what makes you think you can beat me now? And that has to be Kamo. Look at that arrow! Let's go! Hey, listen, man, if he goes on this archer gimmick, if he turns into Emiya, not my boy Shiro Emiya, because there's different levels to this game, but if I get some Emiya tech, Rose Ice, man, nah, bro, I would lose my mind if I get something like that from Noritoshi. And you see the arrows as it blasts right through the areas and stuff. Noritoshi-kun, I detested that curse technique. Nice assist, but that one better just be instinct. So it was, I mean, probably, yeah, because it could have also got Maki at the same time too. But I mean, at that point in time, you have to expect the unexpected. That's all it's got to be. At least it didn't hit you. Look at, bro, I don't care, man. He actually looks way more cleaner like this than he did with his old hairstyle. And especially with, like, the archer, like, the guard and everything on and stuff. Nah, he actually looks so clean. I hope it's, like, in black and white. That'll actually be gas. Or if it's, like, the archer guard's, like, in red or something, that'll definitely be dope. Unlike Maki, I can easily deduce his location from his presence. And he's sub 3 arrows! Yeah, 3 arrows. Look at that thing zooming and moving. Hold on. He's coming in with the attack. And whoosh, and you see the thing, he just jumps up right to the air. Yeah, he looks absolutely disgusting. Like a big centipede, like, beetle mixture. He's mixed up a bunch of different bugs at this point in time. But, like, the worm thing, I think, still might be the best case scenario in some capacity, because if we end up getting the same thing that happened with Toji and the worm, that in case, like, all, like, the weapons and stuff for him, and Maki gets something like that, that'll be crazy. And then Maki grabs on, get over here, and she just goes with the dragon throw, just whips this dude straight up in the air, and the arrows just come bouncing in right after, just smashing right through Naoya. He's like, oh, and she, let's go, Maki! Slices through with the sword, and of course, I also have to make mention too, because I had forgotten about it, that after what happened with Mai, that's when the sword came into existence afterwards. So, yeah, basically, if she were to name that sword Mai, I would no qualms with it, because it's almost fitting. Like, she still carries a part of her sister with her, and literally, that's what's happening. Ugh. Did we do it? Yeah, you see this thing's gushed open. It seems like even cursed spirits feel pain. I've exorcised so many of them. Damn, he's flying up? Did all those little ones feel pain like this? I'm sorry. I deeply apologize. Psych. As if I care. I don't know why he was trying to make it seem like, he's playing possum, like he's Eddie Guerrero, but anything right now, he looking like Chavo Guerrero. And they're looking on like, what? A reaction to being destroyed. No, wait. That shit, is he transforming? And he's like turning into a ball. I knew it. Shoot it, Noritoshi. It's a cursed womb. Hold the playing field. So he can just change it at will then, I suppose, and because from the cursed spirit thing. But is it different though from the whole thing with Choso and them? This is, I think, the first time we're actually seeing it actually happen in battle, because normally it's either we've seen the womb itself before it takes place, but not the actual going into the process of like, Caterpie into a Metapod into a Butterfree. Or in this case, it's literally a Weedle into a Kakuna into, oh my god, I forgot the other one now. Whatever. It'll come to mind eventually after, but yeah, he's going to complete his transformation. And he pulls out the blood pack. It's time. With all the blood pack, we gotta do it. Hands out. Yo! Look at this double spread! Goes in, piercing blood, and just beam shots right through the cursed womb. That definitely is gonna have some kind of effect on the transformation, or at least halt it, hopefully. But look at that, bro. The blood just gushing out. Ah, yeah. And that thing is set afire. Boof. And yeah, you see right there, it took a lot there out of Noritoshi, because people don't forget, you're using your blood is one thing, but again, blood loss on your own end is something you don't want. But if it means to take out the enemy or at least neutralize them, then by all means necessary. Thank goodness we managed to They did? Now, that would feel quick. But I don't want to put and say that the W's been secured just yet, because that would feel very quick. We managed to exercise him at this stage. He was that fast already as a cursed womb. If he completed his form, then just what would... Oh, God, no, the transformation is happening. But the hard-earned W, though, will feel more rewarded. Because, look, if they had taken him out just like that, would have been too much. But no, but look at this thing with the skull and, like, this, like, not armor, but, like, it's definitely not anywhere close to skin. It's like a hard shell now that he has. And, like, in, like, the midsection and stuff, almost like you see, like, its insides or whatever. Bruh, nah, if he about to transform, it's time. Noritoshi. And that thing in full speed with the fist out. No. Oh, and he sends him flying. God damn it. Right through the forest. Trash. Read the room, will you? Naoya ballsy. You end the chapter like that? Oh, you get what? Look. You can have your breaks and do whatever, but my God, you can't end it like that, man. I gotta wait a whole week. So I would assume he's still transforming at the very least. I mean, he's evolving, but this definitely can't be just all that there is. Because it feels like right now it's... Well, to be fair, because of what happened earlier with Noritoshi and the attack in the midst transformation, right now they've basically stopped final form. Right now we're probably getting like second or maybe third form at best of Naoya, but even so, the evolution, it's happened. But my God. And I'm looking right now down, but shout out to Euler and Permacolors for always putting in the work when it comes to the colors for each page every week when it comes to Kaisen. But this one right here, you see like in green, and they have like the mid section right here with the red afterwards. The top part right here looks almost like it has like a helmet skull thing after. Nah, bro. Yeah, if that thing had transformed into like whatever it was trying to become, then this fight would be in the favor of Naoya, more than likely. But now it looks like it's probably like an even fight. But Noritoshi been sent flying, but I do assume that he's going to come in there afterwards and do something that's going to turn the tides after. So Maki, for the moment, is going to have to hold on. Either hold on or just go full Toji at this point to try and, like, you know, push back on Naoya until we get another firm shot in from Noritoshi. Because it's already at this point that he's got to be the one that gets the W. At the end of the day, it's going to be Noritoshi. The leg work is mainly going to come from Maki, and then the kill shot is Noritoshi. So I have no issues regarding all of that, because at the very least, it's going to get like the both of them the shine that they deserve. At the very least, I mean, but this stuff with Naoya though, bro. Like this is, I'm pretty sure this is the first time we're actually seeing well, unless we count Mahito. Unless we count, because that kicks in a little bit now. Unless we count what happened with Mahito in the fight against Yuji and Todo, then that's a little different. But then again, it's like, it was very quick. It was very quick when that happened, because let me just double check on that, because I believe this was what chapter. It was like in the 131, probably around there, I believe. Yeah, because if I remember closely, when he did the whole like transformation stuff afterwards, it was far different from before. Far different from that. Yeah, so like, I would assume though that with him, yeah, it's way far different, because we didn't see him actually turn into the ball and stuff. So it's this is very different from that. Unless that's what Gege was trying to allude to, is that this is something that Mahizo had done, but he didn't become a vengeful cursed spirit. He already like was, and eventually turned to what he did afterwards, with the instant spirit of body to start killing. So, yeah, because this definitely does feel like it's something like completely new. Like we've never seen this actually happen, where they actually in battle are turning into the cursed womb and then going into the after. So, and for a vengeful cursed spirit too. So this is probably something that's exclusive to them in particular. But yeah, this God, man, this was an awesome chapter. Like action orientated, this was some great stuff. And then obviously, like, just like for Naoya to like inform Maki, you didn't actually get the W on me. So now it's like even more so for Maki. It's like, I want to get this win now, even though I know, and even like us as the readers, I feel like Noritoshi should still be the one, because again, to rid the possibilities of like cursed spirits coming into the mix, or eventual cursed spirits and all that, you have to be using jutsu to get rid of them, because if you don't, they're going to come back and they're going to be a real problem after. So for Maki, there's motivation to be able to tell Naoya, like, no, I am the truth. Don't let my mom, even though she got the W technically, that she's the reason why, you know, you ended up the way you did. No, me putting the hurt on you is the reason you ended up like this. So now let me get this W, and even if I can't get the kill shot, I'm going to show you, yeah, be thankful that I'm not the one that's going to kill you, because if it was under my choices, you would suffer for as long as possible. And that's how I know Maki would roll. But yeah, awesome chapter this week. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below regarding this week's chapter of Jujutsu Kaisen. How are we feeling in regards to the fight so far between Maki and Noritoshi versus Naoya? How are we feeling too in regards to Naoya's like transformation? Do we feel like this is like a second form, third form kind of phase instead of the actual final form? You know, do we see him being on technically a reduced level because of what happened earlier with Noritoshi? And how do you see the fight panning out? Do you see it that Maki and Naoya are going to go at it for a little bit until Noritoshi comes in for the kill shot? Or do you see some different scenario playing out? And any clarification, any further input you want to add in regarding the chapter, do that in the comments, of course. Like the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here if you want to be part of the weekly experience when it comes to my coverage of my GOAT right here, man. The Akutama Gege masterpiece. Subscribe if you haven't already. Click on the bell, Shandora, so that everything goes on the channel. With that being said, 193. I'm hoping it's going to come out on the Friday. Now it changes with One Piece and stuff. My coverage, some stuff might come out on the Friday, some might come out on the Saturday. But you guys will know firsthand whenever the video does go live. So, until then, next week, I'm hoping for more chaos, more fight choreography, more madness ensuing. But hopefully, sooner than later, Maki get a proper W, even if it's going to be assisted one. But as long as she puts the hurt on Naoya, we accept it. So, Commodore Les signing off. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, take care.
Going crazy, yeah, we going crazy. I'm with the team, yeah, we going